Okay.
I wouldn't know who he's protecting. I just can't imagine why he's not cooperating, why he's saying he did it himself. I would have no way of knowing specifically why. It just doesn't make any sense. A lot of fun in the good weather.
Yeah, it's a nice, because I'm in Lower Manhattan, it's a nice thing to...
And he wanted to know specifically if anyone had been in his office and, if they had been in his briefcase and his appointment book. And there were a couple of things that were going on that week that I meant to question him about, but I didn't want to bother him because he was so preoccupied. And it was all of those things together that made me realize that he was being very specific, because that's what he wanted everybody to find. Or if I want to go, the buses run in my neighborhood, they run pretty regular. Okay. The people were so devastated, they were so scared, they were crying. People were angry. On the most part, I think people were just like, this can't be true. What do you know? And not only was it so distressful to be hearing this from people that you knew and people you didn't know, but you knew what it meant to them, but it was also you didn't know what to tell them. There was no information to give. It was very frustrating, and it made you feel sick.
Take the ferry and look at the Statue of Liberty and then come back, and
Exactly.
then you don't ever get to...
In the weeks before his arrest, his physical distress, Bernie was developing, high blood pressure. He was taking medication. He was having a lot of back pain, and you could see how much pain he was in. He would have to lie on the floor to give himself relief. And his personality changed, a lot. He threw the mail back at me, say, for instance, one day. He didn't want it anymore, and that was a few days before the arrest.
There's going to be are you working on a book also?
No, I'm not. Not at this point. I'm not doing anything else. I was so incredibly angry, and the only way I could work through it was to try to help. And even though I didn't think I had much to contribute, I felt that whatever I could do might be helpful, and I just kept researching through all of my files and my calendars, going back. And I started to feel that, I started to realize that I was feeling better. A lot of fun in the good weather.
Yeah, it's a nice, because I'm in Lower Manhattan, it's a nice thing to...
Well, as time went on, you realize, it was such an enormous thing that was going on that, you didn't think of everything. And so when something like that would happen, you'd say to myself, oh my God, people must be viewing me as, and understandably so, because I worked there for so long, I was there every day. I would think, I would say the same thing. Did you know what was going on? But no, I didn't know.